Welcome everybody back to BARCastTV. It's currently Friday, September 22nd, 2023. And this is going to be a qualifier review. I'm going to start off this episode with just a little 1v1 on Red Comet from a first-person perspective. Had a little bit of a conversation in the lobby with these two players. Gonna be going up against Zen1G, who happened to stumble upon this lobby. He said he was from the original Total Annihilation, so should know a little bit about the game. I'm gonna roll Cortex here on Red Comet. Start with a vehicle plant and make a forward bot lab and do some kind of like grunt push with Resbots. Hopefully that works out for me. We'll see how it goes. Gonna do the classic 3 mech start. Three P-gens into Land Factory. So hopefully don't lose too much. I'll turn up this game sound. Yeah, so speaking of the ProLeague, I said I was going to show off the brackets to that after this game. We had a nice bracket 1 and 2. I'd say we had a couple hiccups in the start during like the admin, like running the actual thing, but I'm just going to start this bot lab. So tournament, the qualifiers 1 and 2 went pretty well. We have 3 and 4 coming up tomorrow and this Sunday. After the EU air quotes qualifier finishes on Sunday, I'm going to do like a bracket drawing ceremony and try and get the number 1 seeds to give me a pick to swap around like someone in the bracket. We're going to be doing that. I'm sure my commander didn't finish this. Did see a lot of strong players sign up for the third bracket. Teddy managed to register. We have Randy still left. So two really strong players at least. I saw a few more on there, like Eco Noob comes to mind. So it should be a pretty stacked event. I ended up messing up my build order here, so I'm gonna, I guess, stick on these bots for now. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna play it by ear. Never played this opponent before, Zen1G. Hey Roizen, how's it going? Looks like he found my base here, so I'm gonna get up a LLT over here, protect the side of my base, and then I'm gonna have to remake these 2 mexes.
Low power.
Looks like I'm gonna get some counter damage here somehow. He's gonna pull up his commander. I can run around that. And he's already getting up an advanced solar collector, so not ideal. Not the best unit. Oh, that construction bot is so low. I need to snipe that. Okay. Doesn't really matter if that grunt goes down. I was able to get that bot, so to see where this guy is at for now. I'm stalling on mass, so I'm just gonna move my commander towards mid. Or perhaps just get up another. Get up this construction turret for now. Oh, thanks, Crunchy Chump. Hey, nice to see you. I'm trying to focus on this 1v1. I'll get into the bracket stuff here in a second. I just wanted to knock one of these out real fast. He's not expanding, so... Just gonna change his build queue to get some more grunts up. One last solar here with my commander, and then
Low power.
move towards mid. That's pretty good. I've got a lot of mass and some pretty much three expanding construction bots here. I can take the mid with my commander, and he has no expansion, so totally fair. Yeah, exactly. Just need to get up another factory right here. Kind of stalling on mass. I'm gonna get these mixes built here.
Low power.
GG, sorry about that. Not very good at narrating these yet. I'm just trying to focus on actually playing, but that being said, well played, Zen. I'm going to jump into the spectators mode here and bring up a preview of the bracket for you guys. Let's get this taken care of. Yeah, so here we are, start GG. Go to Qualifier 3 and the bracket list here. We can take a look at the players who are currently registered and a potential bracket for the first 2 rounds. Some big names up here I can see, of course, yeah, EcoNoob, Teddy, Dave messaged me earlier or put in the group chat that he's not going to be able to make it, so sorry about that, Dave. Would have liked to see it play, but of course we all understand why something might pull you away from this. Looking, continue, Gamer21 signed up for again. Well, Johans, Stardom. Yeah, so I see a lot of good players. Classic, pretty cool name there, sir. Should be a good round. Lapaka, of course. Des Fox, good luck to you, sir. So, should be a good one. Curious to know how long it takes. There's, I believe, a couple more players we have registered for this one. There's 20 or 24 players currently registered for this, so really decent turnout there, guys, and I'll do my best. Should have a couple of other streamers on casting this, so of course, like Professor Bard, Brightworks is going to be on. I think Spring TV might show up, we'll see. And yeah, so it should be a good event. If you guys want to cover, yeah, feel free to just jump on in, record yourself playing, or you should cast some of the matches. You can coordinate with everyone in the Discord, so we can make sure everyone's games are getting covered. If you want to go back and check yourself out, playing a game. So that being said, let's look at Qualifier 4. Take a sip of water here. I can bring up these brackets for you guys. I've got a lot of players actually registered twice for this one here, so Qualifier 4 might be a little bit easier than the other ones if we start getting some of these, you know, high name players qualified already. So like, for instance, like Randy, Teddy, I'd imagine wouldn't be in this same group. Did I miss Taku? Is he still registered for this? Qualifier 3, sorry, I thought. Yeah, there he is. Excuse me, I didn't say Taku. Yeah, so good luck to you, sir. Back to this Qualifier 4 brackets. Crunchy Chomp, good luck to you, sir. See you down here. A couple of these players might be out, but yeah, still it should be a decent Qualifier 4, so that's going to start 1 p.m. GMT plus 5 on Sunday. Sunday morning. Look back at this bracket here. Yeah, so hopefully that's enough information for you guys. Looking forward to it. Should be a lot of great games. I'll try my best to come back the week after these qualifiers and brackets are announced and try and just record some matches for YouTube and post those up there for everyone. So let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and play another one. I didn't want to stream for too long today. Just wanted to show off the upcoming brackets for these qualifiers that are going on. That'll be up on YouTube for later. So like and subscribe if that's something you're interested in seeing or excited for the main event. That's gonna be on September 30th. 1 p.m. GMT. We're going to have 16 players qualified. Yeah, and that's going to be a really awesome tournament. It should be on the official bar Twitch. Going to have Professor Bar as a co-caster, so looking forward to that. Shout out Professor Bar. And let's see, yeah, let's start another 1v1, and if any of you are watching and want to jump on, I'd be happy to play in a match. I think that'd be kind of fun. Of course, I always like to start my own lobbies. If you see like a big 1v1 lobby that's going on and it's kind of, think it might take you a while to start a game, I'll just go ahead and start my own lobby. Pretty cool system here we have in Bar. Yeah, so looking ahead, big picture, what to expect out of the Bar Pro League looking forward. I'm assuming this main event is going to be something that's, you know, going to be repeated throughout the year, but basically it comes down to, do you like do monthly events or maybe 3 big tournaments a year, something like that. So I'm leaning more towards setting up some kind of monthly or every other month, maybe having like a tournament for 2 different groups of players, 2 different skill level distributions, we could say, and you could move up and down between these 2 leagues depending on your standings in the actual league. So like, say in the upper league, top 8 players would keep their position between like mini seasons, something like that, and you'd have 8 players from the lower league. I don't know, some kind of like mixing, like relegation to lower leagues or promotions to the higher league. We'd figure it out, or I'd flesh out the details like later on, just kind of my initial thoughts on what to do with it. But yeah, if that's something you want to get involved in or help coordinate, volunteer your time with, I mean, I'm trying to put this together so we have something to, some kind of league to actually participate in. There's no matchmaking system in Bar, right, except for like these lobbies. So trying to get some kind of standing or league so we know what's what, right? I mean, we have to measure our egos, right? So I have to have some way of doing that. What better way than a 1v1 league? It's sarcasm. So this is what I intended to do last match, is open up a vehicle plan. I messed up with my marker in the start of it. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And I could do 2 scouts, 1 construction vehicle, 6 more scouts, another construction vehicle. After this factory is finished, I'm going to start this solar collector wall on this far mechs here. And I think I actually might redo this. I'm just going to go scout, scout, double construction bot, latent sizer, something like that. Let's see. The idea is here is to start use your starting mass as quickly as possible. Just going ticks again. That gets picked off. That's really cute for me. Yes, spend all the starting mass as quickly as possible and just I'll get 2 LLTs, 1 on either side of the factory. I'll send these scouts out, try and get a mechs if I can. These first 2 construction vehicles are going to just be the build power on the factory, and then I'm going to move out with my commander. Usually I do this a little differently. I keep my commander in the main base, but I'm just going to try something a little different here. Do I need a 5th mechs, really? It's interesting. Guess I do. Trick is, do we have enough mass for this? I'm going to stop building with these 2 constructors just to get this LLT up. Okay, there we go. Ran out of mass. We have 2 of these assisting, drawing 12 per second. And nice coverage between the 2 bases. I might just expand with one of these. If I get to there, I'll just make the exploiter. So oh, I forgot about these scouts, Jesus. So what is he? Pawns, Armada. So he's opened up bots. I think with decent radar position, like I have incisors versus pawns, so you just got to be on top of them. Just like you would if it was like grunts versus pawns. So I have 1 tick over here I want to deal with, and I'm just going to use these scouts for map control for now. But 1 more. Put this on repeat. Let's see, what is this? I have 1 tank coming out here. I have 1 down here protecting this. So that LLT should up, and he's got a run by here forming on the top. So I'm going to let the tank the damage and hopefully use these scouts to DPS down these units that are trying to do a run by, I'm assuming. Get another tank up there while I can. I think I need to make a
Low power.
solar collector with my commander down here. this LLT is going to finish, which is really nice, and I'll just keep that little group there assisting that. Do I need another solar collector is the question. I think I do. Okay, he's backing off with these units, so I'll just step forward. I really just want to control the space here. I need to retake some vision on the south side. And yes, I do need another solar collector.
Metal extractor lost.
So I'm going to lose this construction vehicle. That's unfortunate. But I'm going to win this battle here on the top and maybe get some run by damage. Found his commander. So let's try and do a two-prong attack. Another solar collector. That didn't work. He has a nice LLT positioning, so this guy seems pretty decent. I think it's time to get up this forward factory. Don't mind this position right now. I'm kind of stalling on mass at the moment. Gonna be able to get a couple hundred over here, and this is gonna be finished pretty shortly. So I didn't want to commit to a run by. He's not taking anything in this like top left quadrant at the moment. I mean, I can keep a scout over there, but I really just want to make sure this happens here. So construction turret up over here. Keep my army in the mid to protect my vehicle plant for now, and as soon as I can start pressuring his position in mid with these thugs, should be in a good spot. Yeah, he's gonna attempt to run by here on the top side, so I'll just keep these two tanks up there. I want to expand maybe just away from this commander. Okay, so he's moving south. So I have a couple thugs out. He's already moved on to medium tanks, so maybe I can snipe this factory. Be careful of the commander. I'm gonna kite back a little bit to deal with these pawns. And his commander should be on the right side of the factory, so I'm just gonna stay on the left side. So that dot moving right there. So can I just walk up and degun this? I think that would pretty much win me the game. Where's his commander at? Okay, so he's moving up on the right. Move away from that. Okay, yeah, so I sniped the factory. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can just get in range of this commander and win. Yeah. GG. This map's pretty tricky. Oh, what's up? See Mitvit and Thurxie. What is up, guys? Hopefully y'all can show me how to play, hand me a defeat so I can end the stream and continue with my studies. Well played. This early game seemed pretty okay, like I mean, I like that position, right? I mean, it's this really small 1v1 map, so getting your commander to those 3 mexes he was at is pretty important. I mean, I did the exact same thing, right? So I had the exact same expansion pattern. Yeah, so I want to say Darksea has a seat in the tournament, so well played. Congrats, sir. Yes, there is. Definitely organizing that. So looking for a 1v1 player. If anyone's watching and wants to join, that'd be totally sick. Fortunately for those of you in the realms of YouTube, cannot join this lobby as it's currently going on. Ah, nice. Good luck to you, sir. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Yeah. Hopefully we can get a map pack released for you guys in the Discord, the Pro League Discord. I'm going to have the players in the main event actually just submit their replays to me. When you lock games like in tournament mode, it hides the replays on the server. So FYI, if you guys want to practice and not have people see your replays, you can use tournament mode. Those won't go up on the server, so. I'm gonna see if I can ring Darksea. I don't think he's actually in game. He's in this game. Professor Barr, got a lot of people on right now. Navaya, welcome back, sir. Hope to see you register. There's still time if you guys want to register for any of these qualifiers. Get Taku in here. Oh shit, DEA jumping on in. Fine with anything? Okay, if that is the case, I might just put it on Paradise Lost for you guys. Put the top left and right boxes on. Actually, what are the sizes for those? The Pro League. Let's take a look at this document, the official rulebook. Thank you, Toasted Waffles, for helping us with this. Is that hyperlink? No, it's all the way at the bottom here. 40, so we need these two boxes with the values of 40. Let's see. So for those of you who don't know, I can bring this up on the screen perhaps. Let's take a look. I've done a couple of build order videos, and this is something I've cooked up or stole from Ragna actually. See if I can bring it up on screen real fast. Goodness. Well, that's unfortunate. I just would rather get this. Let's load into the game, actually. I can maybe figure this out while that's going on in the background here. Source. Here we are. Yes, okay, so I can bring this up on screen. We see this build order here for Paradise Lost. Z here at the start, but we go mechs, 4 wind turbines, and we'll walk to the mechs in the middle. I didn't update this though for the spawning positions. It might actually work exactly right, so we'll just spawn right here. Gonna roll Cortex, of course. So we're gonna go mechs, 4 wind turbines, and then walk into this little bay here to get up our shipyard. So should be pretty cool. I want to make sure though that I don't have to clear any trees to place this mech. So I'm gonna try and avoid that here. That'll save you a little bit of time. So this one just kind of snap builds correctly. I'll just rotate with our commander and be able to build this. Did a little bit of a turn there, not the biggest deal, so I'm going to go use my build range here. Get 4 wind turbines up and then walk to the water here. Hopefully wind cooperates. It's at a decent place, like we can get these wind turbines up no problem, so hopefully it speeds back up here as I move towards the water. But back to this notepad that is in the way. You actually just realized now that's still in the way for you guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, there it is. I'm going to be trying to execute this as best I can. Let me see if I can get this off the screen for you guys. So Control T. I'll just delete this. How about that? There we go. So hopefully that worked. Looks like it. Yeah, so let's get these 2 mechs in the water and we'll get our shipyard started. If there's like an imbalance here in these starting positions, but this Cortex shipyard seems a little easier to place. Like you can kind of fit it in shallower water and over your own mechs. Like once you have the mechs built, you can still build it above it. That makes sense. So unfortunately this wind is not cooperating, so we're going to make a tidal generator immediately after this. As soon as I say that, it starts skyrocketing back up. So alright, so it's at that. So we're going to get our construction ships out and supporters then. So, and just assist this till we have no energy. And rotate our camera angle back up. So with this first initial one, I'm going to go mechs.
Low power.
Okay, so then we're going to come back up to the water and get a lot of these wind turbines started. Yeah, so here we are. So the limiting factor in these early opens for shipyards really is energy. Fortunately for this map, you have really high wind, so 19 wind speed. After this little build queue, 2 construction ships, 5 supporters. We're going to go 2 subs, 3 construction ships, and then 10 more supporters. And then we'll move into like frigate production. So with these 2 initial supporters, we're going to try and do some harassment. I mean, he spawned in the bottom right, so we're going to really looking for his construction ships. Where would I be if I was a construction ship? We'll find out. So I want to make sure I'm coming back to assist that. So really we want to protect our construction ship. Supporter versus supporter. I'm not sure who got the better of that trade, but bad here. Still continuing this. So we're stalling on mass, so I'm going to grab this map next with my commander, add on some more wind, and then move back to assist. Do a little citizen's arrest here. Oh, and we found an expanding construction vehicle here, so really nice. I'm going to be more aggressive with these. I mean, he spawned in the bottom right, so... Oh! Thank you. Really nice pick off there. We got first sub is out, so let's move this to here, and the second one we'll send to the bottom channel. He never was able to get at that torp launcher, so hopefully can actually... Excuse me, he never got that torp launcher up, so hopefully I can find some damage with that. So I'm gonna find these two supporters. Got another construction ship moving mid. This is nice control by him, so I'm gonna do what I can to keep him busy with these subs. I saw he has a supporter over here, so I'm gonna try and clear that out and then move to the mid. He might end up getting that second torp launcher out, so I blocked my commander in. Let's go and get these extra construction ships out. I think the third one should go here, expand to this. Clear out that, yeah, supporter, really nice there. So, gonna get some extra build power by the shipyard. Oh, citizens arrest, please. Nice. It's actually really critical. So, I don't really care to defend that. I just want to be as annoying as possible with these subs. I could end up biting myself with that.
Low power.
Fortunately, he got a nice little run by here. So I think that's good for me. I just need to continue making titles while the wind is terrible. Okay, I kind of like the position I'm in here. Still preventing him from taking this bay here. I'm getting another construction ship, which I don't think he sent that to mid. So I want to send these supporters to the mid, make sure he's not taking that, and protect this channel with this sub here. I can park that guy here, back out. So I need to get some of these construction turrets out. I should have had that going already, but I lost that single supporter at the start, or excuse me, construction ship at the start, so still really stalling on power. Oh, wasn't turning. Oh, he got me. There, that's kind of big. But I'm able to secure this top channel, so I don't really care what happens. I mean, what can I do to reinforce this? I don't know. I just need to get build power up, essentially. Like, wasting E at the moment. What is the total excess? Not too bad, 17%. I'm going to walk into the water here and just get a couple of these construction turrets up. Spend this mass as quickly as I can. Okay, so at some point I'll move into seaplanes. I'm gonna get more wind turbines up and energy storage. Move down here with my commander.
Metal extractor lost.
I think you can actually outrange torpedo launchers with proper control, but I think he lost that sub, right? We can see there. So he's moving some supporters in mid. That would be a good chance to actually have some frigates already there, but I think I can move back with the supporters I have in the bottom channel. Yeah, so now I'm just going to start rallying everything to this bottom channel. Save for the subs. And we're like crushing on build power at the moment, but I'm going to try and sneak out some more energy production. Really need to make sure that torp launcher doesn't go up. That's the thing, and that is a lot of mass, so I'm just going to send this guy down here. And there's still a... Like, you can't fire torpedoes? Can you fire torpedoes over the low ground? Oh, you can. Okay, so I need to back up a little bit. You can't get into this central bay with the subs, but you can shoot into it, which is kind of a big deal. Seems like. So let's make some more tidal. And eventually move into seaplanes. So yeah, here, how big of a navy do we have? If he's moving down to the south channel with his subs, I can attack in and defend this construction vehicle as it tries to get that mass. Need to get more tidal out. Those are going. I can get a few out over here and just use the build power. Yeah, so this is a nice trade. I can grab this construction ship, suck up the mass here. You can still fire into the middle, so I'll back up with this. Air up, and yeah, let's attack on both sides here in a minute. I have 1, 2, 3 subs. Start getting some of these mixes here. I think you can reach that one for sure. You can reach this one. So I think he won the sub thing, actually, so that's kind of bad for me. I need to start making some destroyers, move my navy back for a second. I need to get a destroyer into this build queue. And remove the supporters, I guess? I didn't really even notice those were on there. I think we're getting close to this point where we move into the seaplane production. I have a decent amount of mass. So thanks to this reclaim field I'm getting, yeah, so it looks like I'm going to have access to a little more, so let me get the seaplanes up. Don't know the hotkey for that. Played very few of these games. So he's putting a lot of resources into that top side, it seems, with that, what is that? Floating heavy laser tower, so don't really care to take out 4 torpedo launchers for that mass, so I'm winning this reclaim, or have won this reclaim field here in the center, so I think I might just wait for 1 destroyer or a couple of these gunships. Where are they at? Or sorry, the seaplane torpedo bomber. Torpedo gunship, rather, so let's get some of these out. Still need more tidal.
Aircraft spotted.
Okay, so he's actually got aircrafts coming out, so let me do some swimmers, right? So Looks like he has subs clearing out my Navy right now. That's a really nice trade with the Shurikens, actually, so... Or Paralyzer drones, rather. These destroyers are really expensive. As soon as this, I'm gonna just put this on, like, clear queue for a second. So I have one destroyer out, that's nice, and I have some of these bots out, so let me get this queue back on.
Metal extractor
CX.
lost.
I think I have one gunship out, yeah, there it is, so hopefully this helps me win this battle. Get a sonar plane out. Here. Okay, that looks pretty strong. I'm moving back into these torpedo launchers, so... Or torpedo bombers, rather. Got this construction ship, getting this reclaim, which is pretty strong. I just need some radar coverage, really, so... I'm gonna get that. Oh, I meant to make a radar here, actually. I guess a torp's fine. Torpedo gunships? That might be torpedo bombers, or... Oh, excuse me, those are the sonar planes, okay. Can make some energy converters. These destroyers. I have the radar coverage. I'm getting the reclaim, so if anything, I can just go T2. Smart. So something I learned from LSR is you can just get the T2 out, get a constructor, a cruiser, and then just reclaim the thing. I think there's one more actually really strong unit. Naval engineer. I haven't really been microing this at all. So that's out. I can start upgrading these mexes. So I got the one cruiser out. That's strong for me. I can't trade my Navy until that gets down there. So I just need to be patient, essentially. And as soon as this finishes, I can just reclaim this and get a second. Yeah, let me do that. And get a second T1 out and just overwhelm him with eco. So hopefully this works out.
Metal extractor lost.
Just a regular shipyard. Oh, here it is. Still not losing Navy. I guess that's good. So what does he have? Destroyers out? I need to target those down so my subs win. Down. Okay. Yeah, I can continue to make seaplane swarmers, torpedo gunships.
Radar lost.
Okay, I need to find the naval engineer. There he is. Hotkey that. So what was good on the naval engineer? It's the sea mines. Where are they at? Heavy mines for 25. So I can just start placing these up there. Send a couple of, it looks like he's counterattacking, but I have this huge reclaim field, so I just want to camp this. My cruisers still should be coming up there. There it is. So that's defended, and now I just need to defend myself over here, so hopefully my production takes care of that. Back up my... Oh, those are
Metal extractor
hovercraft.
lost.
That's not good. I need to get some gunships out. Protect myself with some of these. Check this Navy engagement. Still have my cruiser, which is nice.
Metal extractor lost.
Alright, so crisis averted, I guess. I have so much mass right here, that's kind of hilarious, actually. I guess help is on the way, I guess. Need to keep the cruiser alive. It's pretty much essential. I don't think he's got TT yet. As soon as I say that, no, that's a destroyer, so good for me. Want to keep these gunships alive for the hovercraft, which I see coming back. And I got a decent amount of reclaim right there, so let's pick that up. Yeah, so that should be a decent amount of mass. I wonder, is there like a transport I should make? I think I should get one of these aircraft labs out. able to just win, I mean... Okay, GG, yeah. Commander's all the way over there. It's kind of interesting how to play this map, but in these like cross spawn positions, I don't think the play is to actually take this channel and then push up. I think it's better to push into this one, but I could be wrong. I think it's better to like just set it up so like you can force him to attack onto your side, or like it'd be a really cost inefficient trade. Control the center, of course, and then use this position to quickly reinforce to this right here, where Navy's at. We kind of fought over this position the whole game, so really cool game. I like this map, but I don't think we'll see much of it in the Bar Pro League. Just too easy to ban. I kind of intentionally made it that way. It's like players who didn't want to play on this map, well, they would be able to ban it every time, essentially. Okay, that's good advice, Lurksy. Interesting. Yeah, that was a pretty good game. Might have time for just one more. I don't think... I think I should just like spectate this one. I really wanted to just do a broadcast today to show, like, you know, to kind of highlight the qualifiers that are going to be coming up this weekend. Be sure to, you know, like and subscribe. There's going to be a lot of other creators out there streaming as the tournament or qualifiers go on. Like at Brightworks or Professor Bar, so sure to check those guys out if you see them around. I'll be trying to cast a few games tomorrow, perhaps. I'll do my best. My main goal is to really just make sure qualifiers are they just go down and happen smoothly. If any issues arise, I can take care of it for you guys. But that's just that's it for me. If you like this kind of content, if you want to see more of these, let me know in the comment section. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching.